Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto and this price analysis update on Polkadot. We'll take a look at the asset in both the USDT and the BTC pairings and identify a few key levels. One major level is the all-time high, which is that first target there, but we'll take a look at that in a second. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So welcome, this video is in partnership with Cointelegraph Markets Pro. If you want to get one step ahead of the game, go and check their platform out. There's a lot going on there. Newsquake alerts and vortex scores. You'll see a complete project review on the front page of my YouTube channel. So Polkadot, this is the daily time frame. As you can see, look at that candle. It is an absolute beauty and it is pushing up towards them all-time highs. We actually hit $49.34. And the all-time high is a couple of cents away, so nearly there. We're struggling for a while around this area of resistance, which we then flipped to support now. And our last video I did, which was quite recently, around 3 days ago now, was looking at this entire move and looking for some buys. So I would have put a Fibonacci on from the bottom here, that wick, up to that top. And as ever on this channel, we always look for buys at the 382 or the 618 region. And look at that. If you manage to place some orders there at $40, you would have had those orders filled now and then bang, straight to the upside. So all in all, things are looking good. If you're looking at the entire move here, we've actually broke out, come back up, and we've actually retested this 618 level. So what I do on my Fibonacci's, if you look here, put the negative 0.618 and negative 0.27. I find out that there's some confluent areas, so we broke through it, but as you can see, we've come back and we have retested that. And I think really it's going to start pushing on soon, but let's analyse this latest move here, because remember, sometimes as soon as things go up, they can come back down. So looking at the latest move here, that was a previous move, rejection, back down to 618, and this is the latest move here. So if we look at that in terms of Fibonacci's, we need to have a look at some buy zones here. So potentially, if we don't continue upwards and we do get a little bit of a sell-off, which is, I mean, you always expect it, to be honest. I mean, we are close up to all-time highs. It's not going to blast through it straight away, so we may get a rejection around $46.17. I can't see us dropping down here, because we do know that historically for Bitcoin, and that includes every other asset, it's a historically bullish month for crypto. Looking back in November over the last 10 years, it's performed extremely well. I think there's only been 2 Novembers out of the last 10 years which have been performing badly, and they were during a bear cycle, and we are currently in that bullish period now. So that is the area I would consider buys at $46. I'll mark that up there. So that's the area I would consider. I mean, if you got some dollars spare, some tether, maybe just put a couple of cheeky bids down at $44.20. But let's just see. The market is starting to push on, and for me, this is one of the most undervalued projects in the crypto space. I know people look at it and think, oh wow, it's in the top 10. It's worth billions. How can it pump more? This asset, in my opinion, is just as good, if not better, than Ethereum, and I honestly think it can really start to eat away at that market cap. I think it's around a times 10 from that market cap, so I honestly do believe that's happening. One thing to note, that Parachain auctions start on the 11th of November, and they run all the way through to March of 2022. That's around 5 months of bullish ecosystem growth. With that, the ecosystem will be growing, Parachain auctions will be in play. When these projects get their slots, that will inevitably boost the ecosystem, and that will secure the network even more. So it's going to be a strong network, it's going to have a strong price, and it's got a lot of strong projects behind it. Remember, there's only 100 slots, so the best of the best will be selected for that. So with that, we need to have a look at some price predictions, really. And if we just drop back to the daily, there are a couple of things you can do. You can either sell at the all-time high and wait for a retracement, or we can just wait out. And I mean, for now, I think you've had plenty of time to accumulate DOT over the course of the last year. I was buying DOT back at $4 and $5. If you're new to crypto and you're still buying it now, I think anything under $50 is a great buy. So just that is the area I would consider. But we need to have a look at some levels to either take profit or accumulate, because accumulation is king, and also taking profit on the way up is king. Do not buy it now and think, right, I'm going to hold on for $1,000, because inevitably it's not going to happen. And that is a mindset some people get into. They consider waiting out till it hits a certain price target, which seems to be a little bit far stretched. If you just keep skimming 5 and 10% off on the way up, you will earn a lot more. So look to take profit at $73, $99. Remember, $99 is just below that magical $100 mark, because a lot of people will be thinking, right, I'm going to sell a big chunk at $100. Never sell on a round number. Always just shortfall it by a couple of cents or a couple of dollars. Don't worry about getting that magical number there. So we've got 73, 99, 113, 144, 191, and then we've got a big one up there, 270. I honestly think this asset will be worth 270. Whether that's this year or towards the end of a cycle, whenever that may be, we might have to wait out on that. But like I say, parachain auctions are coming into full swing from 11th. And it's going to be a very, very bullish period for Polkadot coming up. Everything about Polkadot I love. The branding, the blockchain, the parachains. There's a lot going on. Even Gavin Wood himself is a genius, and that's one of the reasons I've invested in this project. So that's some targets to look at. I can't see it's dropping much lower than $46 there, to be honest. So load up while I can, and then things are going to start to get very interesting soon. So that's that pretty much covered. We just want to take a look at the BTC pairing too. I know a lot of people do not trade in Satoshis, but if you're a bit of an old school trader, you know that we only used to be able to trade in BTC. So just looking at the current price, we've had a breakout from this bullish pendant that I put on the other day. To be honest, I was looking for a breakdown from this. I wasn't expecting quite a big pump, but the US dollar pair has brought it up. On the BTC pairs of most crypto assets, I'm quite bearish, and that's only due to the fact that I do believe personally that Bitcoin is going to regain some market dominance soon. With that, altcoins will start to drop off, but only in the BTC pairs. I'm expecting alts in Satoshis to drop off, so I'm going to sound a little bit bearish here on the BTC pair, but if you're looking for buys, I would still target some around 5,000 Satoshis. Not going to go any lower than that. I didn't mention this level before, but I think with the fact that Polkadot itself is going to be performing well over the course of the next 5 months, I think that level down there is just a slight too bearish. But if you're looking for buys, I would consider here around 5,000 Satoshis. Now we'll put 7,800 at minute, but just have a few bids down there because, like I say, I'm still expecting Bitcoin to be pushing hard this month. Plan B said around 97k. There's Raul Puig expecting a big number. Personally, I think Bitcoin is going to go to around 87k this month. But with that, like I say, market dominance will creep up. Satoshis will drop down, and you may get some orders filled down there. I mean, we've got another key level here, right at the bottom there, so that could be another level as well. So maybe a ladder some down from around 5,800 Satoshis down to 5,000 Satoshis. And then we're looking for potentially a breakdown and then a breakup. So something like this. We've had this breakout. We might get a retest back here. A little test. And then hopefully we'll come back down, pick some orders here. And then push on towards the end of the year when alt season does really start to kick in. I'm not going to go too much in depth on that though. But that's going to pretty much do it for the analysis on Polkadot. Mainly the dollar pair. I cannot explain how bullish I am on the asset. So many great things happening. And hopefully you manage to secure yourself a bag under $50, and then let's ride all this up and keep taking profit on the way. If though you're struggling to take profit and you want help with things, or if you're looking for some hands-on advice, my Patreon, come and join me. So we've got a dedicated server. It's £10 a month, but you get a lot for that. You can have exclusive content with me, request a chart, request coins, daily market analysis given every single morning, and educational content and general support. So if you're new to crypto, it's something that you could definitely help yourself out with. So you'll find that link in a pinned comment in my description. So that's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.